What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. In today's video we take a look at this week at Bungie, and this week we learn more about the new light experience and some of the improvements coming to the game this November. So if you want to find out more about what the experience looks like with the Cosmodrome and new players, be sure to stick around and check out the video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below, that super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Another week and another this week at Bungie, and as we said in the intro, we learn more about the new light improvements coming in November and how Bungie are leveraging the Cosmodrome for the new light experience. Alongside this though, we learn more about armor mods and some of the changes coming to be on light alongside some developer commentary. And Bungie first go into details about some of the changes coming to the Cosmodrome. So starting on November 10th, players will start the journey in the same way that they always have. A ghost will be on the hunt for their guardian and they will stumble upon you in the wild and they'll revive you for the first time, but it's a little bit different. You won't immediately find your ship as we have done in the past. Instead, we'll stumble upon another guardian out in the wild. Now this is Han, and he is on a mission with his fire team to investigate what the Hive are up to in the Cosmodrome. He'll show you the ropes and help you find your way among the gameplay and systems of Destiny 2. So as a new player, you'll spend your first few missions getting acquainted with the state of the world in Destiny 2. You'll have the opportunity to take a few weapons out for a spin, find some engrams and try some different armor and see how the progression systems work, and to have some time to learn how to navigate the user interface and understand the quests, bounties, collections and more. All of this will happen before you even set foot in the tower, and the hope here is that it feels like a refreshed new light experience which will give a much warmer welcome to any new guardians when they step into Destiny 2 for the very first time. And with the Cosmodrome coming out of the vault, it gave Bungie the perfect opportunity to overhaul this experience for new players. For us veteran players out there though, this will be a stroll down memory lane. And whilst the Plaguelands is strictly under quarantine, we'll still be able to explore much of what we remember from our first days as a Guardian. Now, as well as visiting many memorable places, we'll also have a chance to do some occasional moments of discovery, like stumbling upon lost sectors that haven't been seen before that are entirely new as part of the Cosmodrome experience. And if you're an existing player and you'd like to go through the new light quest, you'll be able to do so starting November 10th. Now from here, Bungie move on to talk about some of the modifications that are also coming with Beyond Light, and this is merely just 33 days away. Now one of the changes they're making is with the energy type requirements. So all the weapon orientated mods, so things like the hand cannon loader, fusion rifle ammo finder, these have been changed to be any energy type. So as a result of this change, all arc charged with light mods now activate their second perk if you have any other arc mod equipped on the same armor piece, or if you have any other arc charged with light mods socketed into any other armor piece that you're wearing. Now this change has been a very well requested change to the energy types on these armor mods, but be sure to let me know your thoughts on this change down in the comment section below. Now from here they go on to talk about enhanced mod rebalancing. So all mods that have enhanced versions of that mods, so things like the enhanced hand cannon loader for example, have had their base mods effectively increased to match that of the enhanced version of the mod. So as a result, those enhanced mods have been depreciated, and with that the base mods energy costs have been adjusted upwards slightly, but they're still lower than the equivalent enhanced mods. As well as this, some mods have been moved to different slots to create more competition for mod sockets across armor pieces, and an example of this is the fast ready mods have been moved to the gauntlet socket. So in essence what they're doing here is they're making enhanced mods cheaper and more accessible and depreciating the lesser mods. And from here they go on to raid mods. So starting in Season 12, the Last Wish, Garden of Salvation and the upcoming Beyond Light raid armor will now drop with a 5th dedicated armor socket that is exclusive for mods related to that raid. So Last Wish and Garden of Salvation armor acquired prior to Season 12 will not have this dedicated armor socket, but will still be able to use the mods related to that raid in the new Legacy armor mod socket. So a few changes then. So anti-taken mods from the Last Wish will only function inside the Last Wish raid. Anti-hive mods from the Leviathan will be depreciated, and anti-fallen mods from the Scourge of the Past raid will also be depreciated. So some huge changes there, especially for some of those combatant based mods. So be sure to let me know your thoughts on those epic changes down in the comment section below. And lastly, in regards to mods, they talk about combat mods. So all armor released in Beyond Light and Season 12, all Last Wish and Garden of Salvation armor acquired starting in Season 12, and all Armor 2.0 exotic armor pieces, including those already possessed by us, will have combat style mod sockets. And in Season 12, this socket will accept all Charged with Light and Warmind Cell mods. So effectively creating a universal mod socket. Now all Armor 2.0 armor acquired during Season 8 through 11 have had their seasonal mod socket replaced with a single unified legacy mod socket that can be socketed with all Charge of Light mods, all Warmind Cell mods, all Nightmare Hunt mods, all Garden of Salvation mods, and finally all Last Wish raid mods. So anything that we've earned between Season 8 through 11, we can put into a single mod socket. So some huge sweeping changes to mods, some mods being depreciated, some of the most popular ones, especially some of the anti-Taken, anti-Fallen and anti-Hive mods, but some mods are also being made cheaper to use, things like the enhanced hand cannon loader for example. But again, be sure to let me know all your thoughts on these changes down in the comment section below. Now lastly, they go on to talk about the Festival of the Lost and the art and fashion shows. So the community has a wide range of talent as we all know, and now is a great opportunity to win yourself a fantastic emblem. So if you want to enter this competition, be sure to get creative, and any artwork that you make, use the hashtag that you see here in order to enter. But if fashion is your game, then now is your opportunity to also win this amazing emblem. This is a very rare emblem. I've only ever seen one other person with it, to be honest. So if you want to dress up in your costumes and your masks with a chance to win this emblem, again, be sure to use the hashtag that you see here and get creative with a chance to win this amazing emblem. And lastly, they're going to talk about some of the maintenance that needs to happen ahead of Beyond Light. So in order to prepare for the release of Beyond Light and Season of the Redacted on November 10th, Destiny 2 will need to be taken offline for maintenance. Now in order to prepare for update 3.0, Destiny 2 will be taken offline for maintenance at 7 PM Pacific on November 9th and will remain offline until November 10th at 10 AM Pacific. Now during this offline period, the game will not be available and Season of Arrivals items will be made unavailable as well. So players are urged strongly to finish any Season of Arrivals content or triumphs before 7 PM on November 9th. And lastly, they talk about PC migration. So since moving to Steam, Destiny 2 players have been able to migrate their characters, licenses and progress from Battle.net to Steam via a one-time transfer. Now this transfer process will no longer be available beginning on December 1st. So any Destiny 2 PC players that have not migrated their licenses and content from Battle.net to Steam will no longer be able to do so starting on the 1st of December. So any players that are in this state currently are strongly encouraged to start their PC migration process so they do not lose access to their Destiny 2 licenses and content. So there we have it. That's a rundown of everything major in the TWAB this week. I'll leave the link to the TWAB in the video description below if you wish to run through that yourself. But be sure to let me know your thoughts on some of the sweeping changes coming to Beyond Light, especially around the mods and the ones being depreciated. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.